Mayta, do you know what shape this is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi. My name is B, like the letter B. This is Mr. Butterfly. And this is Mayta, the brown bear. And today we are going to play the shape game.
Mayta, 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 the brown bear.
Today we are going to play the shape game. Did you know that there are shapes all around us? Mayta, right now we are surrounded by several different objects that all have a shape. If you look close enough, you can see two-dimensional shapes on each one of these objects. A two-dimensional or 2D shape has two dimensions, such as width and height. They are also flat. Let's look at 6 two-dimensional shapes that we are going to use today in part 1 of the shape game. Triangle. A triangle has 3 sides. Circle. A circle has no sides, just one continuous line that loops around. Square. A square has 4 sides that are equal in length. Rectangle. A rectangle also has 4 sides, but 2 sides are smaller than the other 2 sides. Oval. An oval, like a circle, has no sides, just one continuous line that loops around. Octagon. An octagon has 8 equal sides. Whoa! Okay, this is how you play the shape game. All right, I will show you a shape, and then you will find that shape in these everyday objects. The first shape we are going to try and find is a triangle. Do you see a triangle in any of these objects? Mayta, look at your slice of pizza. It is in the shape of a triangle. Do you see the triangle? The pizza is in the shape of a triangle. Do you see another triangle in any of these objects? The watermelon slice right next to the pizza is also in the shape of a triangle. Do you see the triangle? The watermelon slice is in the shape of a triangle. The second shape we're going to try and find is a circle. Do you see a circle in any of these objects? Oh, Mayta, I see a circle right in front of us. The orange tambourine is in the shape of a circle. Do you see the circle? The tambourine is in the shape of a circle. All right. Can you see 2 more circles in any of these objects? The blue and white clock hanging over Mayta's cave is in the shape of a circle. Do you see the circle? The clock is in the shape of a circle. The last circle is a little harder to find. Can you find it? Look behind me. Oh, do you see the sun? It's in the shape of a circle. Do you see the circle? The sun is in the shape of a circle. Whoa. The third shape we are going to try and find is a square. Do you see a square in any of these objects? Mayta, right in front of you is a small pizza box that is in the shape of a square. Do you see the square? The pizza box is in the shape of a square. Do you see another square in any of these objects? Look on the rock. I see a paper note with Mayta's to-do list on it. It says, read, play, dance. Look at the shape of this paper note. Do you see the square? The paper note is in the shape of a square. Okay. The fourth shape we are going to try and find is a rectangle. Do you see a rectangle in any of these objects? Mayta, look at the picture of Mr. Butterfly. The picture frame is in the shape of a rectangle. Do you see the rectangle? The picture frame is in the shape of a rectangle. Do you see another rectangle in any of these objects? Oh, I see a rectangle. If you flip this light blue book on its side, you will see that the book is in the shape of a rectangle. Do you see the rectangle? Mm-hmm. The book is in the shape of a rectangle. The fifth shape we are going to try and find is an oval. Do you see an oval in any of these objects? Oh, look at the two little red birds. And look what is inside their nest. I see 3 eggs that are in the shape of an oval. Do you see the oval? The egg is in the shape of an oval. Do you see another oval in any of these objects? Well, look at this potato. It is in the shape of an oval. Do you see the oval? The potato is in the shape of an oval. All right, the last shape we are going to try and find is an octagon. Do you see an octagon in any of these objects? Mm-hmm. What's that, Mayta? Oh, yes! The pink push pop down there on the grass is in the shape of an octagon. Do you see the octagon? The push pop is in the shape of an octagon. Do you see one more octagon? What's that? Behind me? Oh, well, yes! The red stop sign is in the shape of an octagon. Do you see the octagon? The stop sign is in the shape of an octagon. Whoa! We did it! We found all the objects that contain these 2-dimensional shapes. Mayta is now going to go visit Miss Y to play part 2 of the shape game. Miss Y is our friend. She is a scientist who works at the Curiosity Lab in the city. Mayta, are you ready to go visit Miss Y? Mm-hmm. Yes? All right. I hope you have a wonderful time.
Hi, Mayta. It's so great to see you today. Hello, everyone. My name is Miss Y, and I work here at the Curiosity Lab. Over there is my assistant, Bolty the robot. I'm so excited to play part 2 of the shape game with all of you. In part 2, we are going to play the same shape game you played with Mayta and Bee, but instead of looking for 2-dimensional flat shapes, we are looking for 3-dimensional or 3D shapes. 3-dimensional shapes have 3 dimensions, such as length, width, and height. They are not flat. They are solid, and you can hold them in your hands. Bolty, can you show us the 5 3-dimensional shapes that we are going to use in part 2 of the shape game? Cylinder, cube, cone, sphere, and triangular prism. Bolty, can you show us a picture of a flat circle? This circle is a 2-dimensional shape. Now, if we were to blow air into this flat circle, the air would fill up the circle like a balloon and become a sphere. A sphere is a 3-dimensional shape. Can you see the difference between the 2-dimensional circle and the three-dimensional sphere? Let's try it again with the two-dimensional square. If we fill up the square with air and push out the sides, the square becomes a three-dimensional shape called a cube. Can you see the difference between the two-dimensional square and the three-dimensional cube? Okay, in front of us are 5 different objects. Bolty is going to show us a picture of a three-dimensional shape, and we are going to find the object that also has the same three-dimensional shape. Are you ready? Okay, Bolty, show us the first three-dimensional shape. Ah, it's the sphere again. Can you guess what object in front of us is in the shape of a sphere? The basketball. The basketball is in the shape of a sphere. Okay, put that back in front of you, Mayta. Okay. Bolty, give us another three-dimensional shape. The cube is back. Can you guess what object in front of us is in the shape of a cube? The Rubik's Cube. The Rubik's Cube is in the shape of a cube. Bolty, we're ready for another three-dimensional shape. This shape is called a cone. Can you guess what object in front of us is in the shape of a cone? You got it, Mayta? Yes, the orange construction cone. This construction cone is in the shape of a cone. Okay, Bolty, please show us another three-dimensional shape. This shape is called a cylinder. Can you guess what object in front of us is in the shape of a cylinder? Excuse me, Mayta. Yes, this blue soda can. This soda can is in the shape of a cylinder. Okay, Bolty, show us one last three-dimensional shape. This shape is called a triangular prism. Can you guess what object in front of us is in the shape of a triangular prism? This piece of cake. This delicious piece of cake is in the shape of a triangular prism. We did it! Thank you, Bolty. I hope you had fun learning the difference between two-dimensional and three-dimensional shapes. And I hope you had fun playing part 2 of the shape game. Mayta, thank you for visiting the Curiosity Lab today. And remember, Miss Y is here, so ask away.
Did you have a good time visiting Miss Y playing part 2 of the shape game? Yes! Shapes are all around us. Look around you right now, wherever you are watching this video. Do you see any shapes? A circle, a rectangle, a cone, or even a cube? I bet if you look hard enough, you will find a whole bunch of shapes. Do you know what time it is? It's time to dance. This is where we stop what we are doing, stand up, and dance. You can do whatever dance move you feel like doing. Do you hear that? It's the idea train. And look, it's Pinky the Boombox. Hi, Pinky the Boombox. All right. Thank you, idea train. I will put Pinky the Boombox right here. Pinky plays our music. I will take this gold cassette tape and put it in here. Then I will close it up and I will push the play button, the button with the triangle on it. Are you ready to dance? Yes? Okay, I will push the play button now. was a lot of fun. Okay, let's get back to what we were doing. Guess what? It's time to share some Mayta art. This is a map of the world. The colorful shapes on this map represent all the different places we live on our planet. The first piece of art we're going to share today was sent to us by a family who lives in Brazil. An awesome kid named Logan made this Mayta art. Mayta, there you are in the center of this art. In front of Mayta is Pinky the Boombox and the Idea Train. Next to Mayta is Mayta's favorite stuffy, Mimi the Orange Fox. And next to Mimi is me, Bee. I also see Mr. Butterfly flying above Miss Y. Logan, you did a great job at drawing and coloring all of us. I love your background too, full of green trees, the blue sky, the clouds, and this bright yellow and orange sun. Logan, thank you for sending us your fantastic artwork. The next piece of art we're going to share today was sent to us by a family who lives in the Philippines. An amazing kid named Light made this Mayta art. Light, nice job at drawing Mayta, Bee, and yourself. I like how you colored in Mayta with the color brown. Nice job at writing the letter B and Mayta's name. M-A-Y-T-A. Mayta. Thank you, Light, for sending us your magnificent artwork. And the last piece of art we're going to share today was sent to us by a family who lives in the United States of America, in the state of Kansas. A cool kid named Jackson made this Mayta art. Jackson, I love the Idea light bulb that you drew on Mayta's sweater and how you gave Mayta 2 ears, 2 eyes, a nose, and a giant smile. Next to Mayta is a super awesome volcano. I love that the lava is exploding out the top of the volcano and into the sky. I love the green grass and that you wrote Mayta's name. Thank you, Jackson, for sending us your fantastic artwork. Before we go, let's say 5 good things about ourselves. Do you want to do that? Yes? Okay, I'll go first and then you repeat what I say after me. Number 1, I am strong. Number 2, I am helpful. Number 3, I am smart. Number 4, I am brave. Number 5, I am kind. Wow, that was really great, Mayta. Nicely done. To keep learning with Mayta, me, and all of our friends, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. Thank you for spending your time with us, and until next time, bye!
Mayta.